Hello and welcome to Radio St. Jerome. I'm Hardlick here.
And I'm Michael McLaughlin.
A local man caused quite a scene outside Nice Purchase when he used his brand new smartphone to live stream his hairy butthole. Police apprehended the man with some difficulty.
Local Satanists are on the run following a successful human sacrifice. The 3 victims were students from Our Lady of Indomitable Fidelity School for Girls. The principal was quoted on a hot mic as saying, "For real though, I'm just glad they didn't take one of the hot rich ones."
A local plumber says he was cursed by an itinerant gypsy soothsayer, saying in an interview, quote, "My pipes are really backed up. I hope I don't need a suppository."
A gynecologist is facing a lawsuit for refusing a service to a woman he claims, quote, "got that stank down there."
The war with Canada is going very well, according to President Trump. President Trump also said today that his daughter Ivanka, quote, "has the best legs. No Canadian girl has legs like Ivanka. Great legs. The best legs."
A local smart refrigerator was taken into custody today by federal agents who suspected the refrigerator may have reached orgasm. The refrigerator was returned when its owner remembered he masturbated into the kitchen to thoughts of his cousin, whose picture was pinned on the refrigerator. How about that, Barrett?
That's a story. I think we should start with that one.
Well, we got a couple more here. The mayor's firstborn son died last night in a tragic car accident involving the mayor's Cadillac, a motorcycle, and 3 little piggies.
The mayor's second oldest son is trapped in a painting. But damn, is that boy aesthetically pleasing.
The mayor has no daughter, which is probably for the best.
A St. Jerome University anthropologist has been arrested for stabbing a reporter from the student newspaper who took a photograph of him, thereby stealing his soul.
In tech news, Uber has decided to use St. Jerome to beta test Uber Vice, a beer and cigarette delivery service.
And now, here, welcome panelist Barrett Taylor.
Hello. Hello.
So let's get to this Nice Purchase episode with man live streaming his hairy butthole. Now, Barrett, you get a new phone. It's your first smartphone, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't the first thing you do live stream your hairy butthole?
If before I'm even out of the store, I actually like
so
that.
You actually go in the store.
I prefer to ask the employees.
You don't need to exit
I ask
the store.
the employees like the best angle to get the best shot.
Professional support.
Yeah, because that's what they're there for. They're there for a reason.
They're there to help.
Did this man use a selfie stick, or was this manual?
I believe this was without the aid of a selfie stick.
No, did it say that? Did it say that he was apprehended with a little scuffle?
A little scuffle.
There was a little scuffle involved.
He really wanted to continue the live stream. I'm told that over 500 people were watching.
I know I was tuned in, and boy, can I say, he kept that shot a-rolling.
Was he shuffling away?
Well, I think he's being charged with resisting arrest, in fact.
Well, what do you think this has anything to do with the new Gatling gun arms that have been installed on the St. Jerome Police Force?
There's really no telling.
There's no telling at this point. I mean, we don't have all the details what the scuffle ensued.
I mean, if a butterfly can cause a tsunami, a police chief getting a Gatling gun for hand could cause a man to live stream his hairy butthole.
That is true. Although a butterfly, well, let's not get into it.
Let's get on to these local Satanists with their successful human sacrifice.
Is this protected under freedom of religion?
Of course it is. People of St. Jerome are allowed to practice any sort of religious rite.
You don't think it's an affront to the Christian values of St. Jerome?
Well, I think that it might be time for a change in St. Jerome.
Now,
to
Satanism.
Yeah.
Would you classify yourself as a Satanist?
Classify myself as a realist.
Now, this hot mic that caught the principal saying, quote, "For real though, I'm just glad they didn't get one of the hot rich ones."
I mean, I think we're all glad.
Thank God.
Tuition for that school.
Well, thanks something up there because
or down there
anywhere.
So this local plumber says he was cursed by an itinerant gypsy soothsayer. Do we think that it is possible that he called this Roma person a gypsy?
The preferred nomenclature,
and thereby kind of shot himself in the foot with this curse, or is this all a bunch of hogwash?
So what did the curse entail? Did he lose his soul, or is that?
I believe it was, the nature of the curse was gastrointestinal.
It's constipation. He says, and I quote, "My pipes are really backed up. I hope I don't need a suppository."
Yeah, you can't really even start to touch the irony on that situation, but he obviously is.
He's a cursed man. He is what we in the business call fucked.
Now, this gynecologist facing a lawsuit for refusing service to a woman he claims, quote, got that stank down there. Now, Barrett, you're a gynecologist. Just imagine,
I am imagining right now.
What do? You got a stanky vagina? Do you
gotta rip it and
refuse
grip it,
service,
man.
or
You gotta rip it and grip it. You just gotta
deal with it? Right?
You gotta deal with it.
It comes with a job. A lot of women have that stank down there, and yes, you should clean yourself before seeing the gynecologist, but if you got that stank, you got that stank.
Why get into the industry of gynecology if
you're afraid
of that stank down
afraid
there?
of a little stank.
Maybe somebody's in the wrong business. All right, so the war with Canada going very well. President Trump apparently spending more time talking about his daughter Ivanka's legs than the lack of action in response to the bombing of the St. Jerome Public Library.
They could
just one day ago.
These legs could be the secret weapon that the U.S. has been
I hadn't considered that. That's
keeping under wraps
Really?
for a while. Her legs.
Do you think her legs could bring about a diplomatic solution to this crisis?
No, I think they could bring about a biological hazard if they're released.
Do you think we could reach a
another
truce
country.
if Trump were to offer his daughter to Trudeau as a peace?
Oh yes,
a peace offering. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting rid of Ivanka, and that Trudeau character. She seems right up his alley. So.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks. All right, this local smart refrigerator. Federal agents were concerned when a man reported that his refrigerator had reached orgasm, thus suggesting we had reached singularity when our smart devices can reach orgasm. It turned out,
it was a smart refrigerator?
Yes.
Smart refrigerator.
Okay.
But it turned out that the man had masturbated in the kitchen to thoughts of his cousin, actually.
Yep. Turns out that that's what happened. And, you can't make this stuff up. This smart refrigerator was caught in the crossfire of the perversion.
An innocent victim, really.
An innocent victim.
Giving refrigerators a bad name for nothing.
For nothing. It's a crime.
To pay more than a dime.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime. That's not the voice. It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
Alright, so mayor's firstborn son died in a tragic car accident involving the mayor's Cadillac, a motorcycle, and 3 little piggies. Now, I just gotta say, I'm gonna be the first one to say, and the last one to say, and the second one to say that
say it twice at least.
I'm most concerned about the 3 little piggies. Whereas, the animal rescue lobby, I don't hear them saying much on this issue.
Seems like they only really care about the mayor's son, but
yeah, that's fucked up.
Pigs drive vehicles too.
Yeah, that's
pigs have rights.
Yeah, pigs drive
Especially in St.
vehicles,
Jerome.
Dodge Chargers. What other kind of cop cars are there?
Gosh.
The Impala.
Yeah.
Yeah, the poor little piggies. Poor little piggies. Second oldest son trapped in a painting. What do you feel about that, Mr. Taylor?
Can you just repeat that story again?
The mayor's second oldest son is trapped in a painting. But then that boy.
Is it the whole headline?
That's the whole headline.
Yeah.
How'd he get in there?
I think
That's
he
a
probably
good
just was
question.
looking at it too long.
Now, are we sure that this isn't just a painting of the mayor's second son?
I don't know if anyone thought
An
that.
elaborate ruse.
Maybe we should ask the police
artist.
to get on that
little
angle.
piggies.
See if
There are
perhaps
a lot
someone-
of resources being put into getting this painted man out of the painting.
I mean, the poor guy. I can't even imagine.
He just looks so lifeless in there.
Well, and then we have on here that the mayor has no daughter. Thank God for that. Or thank Satan, I suppose.
Yeah.
God knows what'll happen to a daughter in St. Jerome. These Satanists running around.
Looking for fresh
Virgin blood.
virgin blood.
Well, aren't we all?
Uh-oh.
Somebody's on the prowl.
A St. Jerome University anthropologist arrested for stabbing a reporter from the student newspaper took a photograph of him, thereby stealing his soul. Now, if somebody steals your soul with a photograph, Barrett, what do? Do you stab the guy?
Hit him up for copyright infringement.
Yeah.
You-
Do you think he may have went too far?
I
My
think
soul is
all
trademarked,
photography is plagiarism.
I mean, do we agree that the stabbing maybe was a little excessive?
I would not have stabbed. I might have used a mace or slashed with a razor
I
blade.
like the lawsuit, the copyright violation. I
Yeah.
mean,
Take it the legal
you
way.
get
That's
that.
the American way. Sue him.
Now in tech news, Uber using St. Jerome to test Uber Vice, beer and cigarette delivery service. I know we all can't wait for that.
I love the idea of Uber Vice.
I like watching my cigarettes come to me in real time.
Yeah, on my phone I can track the vehicle that's carrying my cigarettes and my beer. There's nothing like Uber Vice. I can't wait for it. I'm a big fan. I'm a fanatic.
What do you think about Uber Supervice, though, where they're starting to transport illegal substances back and forth?
Well, I think that's the first step to making them legal is to get our major corporations selling it.
I agree. Major corporations will be our savior, ultimately.
Ultimately, yeah. Corporations.
Nothing I trust
I got
more
it
than a
back.
major corporation.
Yeah.
The bigger the corporation, the better. That's what I always say.
All right, that's all we got for you today, folks. This is Radio St. Jerome. I'm Harlan the Cure.
I'm Michael McLaughlin.
I'm Barrett Taylor.